Hello, hello, Stampers. Welcome to Lori's Stampin' Creations. I'm going to share today 12 cards, this whole pile here, and there's 12 different designs that were made by other demonstrators. So I don't think I made any of these out of this pile. I might have made them at a shoebox swap, and I'll get into that in a minute, but they were designed by other people. So without further ado, let's get started. So this first one, and this is card number 1. I'm going to tell you the card number because I want you to vote your first and second choice, and you might get this in the mail. So say you like this card as your number 1, you would leave me a comment and say first choice, and then if you see your second choice, you would write that down also. So this card was made by Diane Barnes. And it's a simple fun fold card. It just opens like this. This is actually glued down this side. And this beautiful paper that she used was Floral Impressions designer paper. And I received this from Diane at a event in April. So it was a demonstrator card swap. And then card number 2, I actually made this, but it was designed by Cheryl Deemer at a shoebox swap. And she used the Beautiful Butterflies bundle. So there's a butterfly embossing folder, and then the die cuts and things like that from that set. And then the stamps, This Time to Celebrate, is also in that Beautiful Butterfly. That's card number 2. And then card number 3 was made by Debbie Duchess. And again, I received this at a demonstrator event. And she used the Florals in Bloom designer paper, which is in the annual catalog. And this embossing folder here. So very pretty card, Debbie. Like I said, card number 3. And card number 4, this is online exclusive products. I don't know if you've seen this or not. It's the Poppin' By bundle. And I just love this. It's super whimsical and cute. And No One's Better Than You on the inside. And this was made by Kim Hargis. And again, I received this at an event in April. And this is card number 4. And then we're moving along to card number 5. I made this at a shoebox swap. So if you don't know what a shoebox swap is, instead of actually swapping the cards that are already finished up from people, a shoebox swap is where you actually get to make them. So they have a sample that's designed, and you just make all the pieces and parts are in a little baggie, and then you just make up the card that they have the sample for. So I actually made this, but it was designed by somebody else, and I do not have the demonstrator name, so I apologize for that. But these are online exclusives products, the paper and the stamps and whatnot. And this is card number 5. Okay, and this one is card number 6. This was made by Karen Frank, my good friend and team member, and it's an explosion card. So this is a fun one. You just open on the side like this, and then it explodes. And she used the Timid Tiger cardstock as her base, and then the paper on the end, and this paper is also Timid Tiger designer paper from the annual catalog, card number 6. And then moving on to card number 7, this was made by my friend Susan Turner and another team member. And she used the gorgeous Botanical Textures black and white paper. It's an online exclusive, and a great fun fold here that looks like that. So very good, Susan. Let's see, card number 7, like I said. And then card number 8, I made this at a shoebox swap with other demonstrators, but it was designed by Kelly Irish. Again, it's that same die cuts and stamp set from the online exclusives. And Kelly Irish designed this card, card number 8. And then we're moving on to card number 9. So this was made by Cindy Hogard, a team member and friend. And this is a fun fold that opens like this. So, and then it latches down, it kind of tucks in behind here. So Cindy used the Everyday Arches dies and the paper and this camper set, and these products are online exclusive. The camper set might be gone now, I can't remember, but the Everyday Arches and the paper, like I said, is an online exclusive. So card number 9. So get your votes in, make a comment. Tell me the numbers, the top 2 numbers would be your top 2 picks. This is card number 10. This was made by a team member and friend, Darlene Anstedt, and she used that gorgeous Florals in Bloom paper from the annual catalog. And it's a fun fold. So kudos to her for doing all these cuts here, but she said it wasn't that difficult to get that all lined up. So good for her. Thank you, Darlene, for swapping. That was card 10. And then card number 11, this is Karen Frank again. Karen Frank from Peoria, Illinois. And this is a little pocket card. So this little Celebrate goes in here. And she used that pretty, the Floral Impressions designer paper, which is an online exclusive. So thank you, Karen. Card number 11. And the final one is card number 12. So I told you I had 12 cards today. This I received at a demonstrator event, but I do not know her name, okay? This was a fun fold. And she gave me, I swapped with her, but there's no name information. But I did, I've got the scoring lines for you and the dimensions and things like that. So you can get basically 2 pieces of paper or 2 cards out of one. You're just going to cut it the normal, what they call a hot dog cut. So it'd be 4 1/4 by 11. So long ways like that. And then you're going to score at 1 3/8, 2 3/4, 8 1/4, and 9 5/8. So I'll leave that out. If you can take a picture or write that down or whatever. But like I said, I wish I had the name to share, but I don't. But I just love her card. And she used the Floral Impressions DSP also. And that bundle that goes with that. But yeah, so it just kind of stands up like this, if you can see that. And then you'd add another layer. And these layers are cut like this blue, this Secret Sea. And she used Timid Tiger also, but this would be a 1/4 inch smaller. And then, you know how to cut that. The inside is just, your layers is just a quarter inch smaller. And then put your white piece in there. Okay, so that's card number 12. So, again, I will bring them all back. You vote for your favorite, please. I sure do appreciate you stopping by. Lori's Stampin' Creations. And until next time, happy stamping. Bye-bye.